Ah. G'day guys, welcome to Rumble's Fish Room. So first off, I would like to say hello to all the post-stream viewers. I still never know the correct way to talk to you guys. Is post-stream viewers the correct term for all of you people watching post-stream? Little disclaimer to remind you guys, if you are watching post-stream, you will not get the live chat until the video has been uploaded for a couple of hours. So if you do want to watch the live chat, watch the stream on the 11th of the 9th. The next day you'll be able to see the live chat, or even just the 10th of the 9th after at 10 PM Western Standard Time. It might work. I'm not sure how long it actually takes. So we have some beautiful Bochromis in the background today. I actually got my bum into gear and I made a bit of B-roll. So if you actually watch this video, I fed them twice in this video. The first time I gave them some 3mm pellets, and then the second time I gave them some 1mm pellets. Or actually, no, I take that back. The first time I fed them, I gave them, I don't know, what size is extreme? I think it's 4 to 5mm. This is feed number 2. Let's go back to feed number 1. I'll start the video from the start. Ready? Here we go. Alright, so just about here. They're all going to the corner because I normally feed them in the corner. It didn't take them long to realise that the food wasn't in the corner. Obviously I try to put the food in the middle of the camera so it's better for viewing pleasure. English is a good language. I can't speak it. So if anybody doesn't know, I actually pulled a couple of the Bochromis males out of here. I sold a couple, and it's crazy, like 2 weeks later all of a sudden, like a couple of the males are absolutely popping. So I definitely am going with the theory that there was too many males in the tank, and I was actually getting none of them color up for some reason, and that's my theory. There's just too much testosterone. So basically I threw 60 to 70 fish straight in this tank, and I think there's about 50 left now, and I did lose a few. I don't think it was through aggression. I had a bit of an illness go through the tank, and it was kind of survival of the fittest, and I think I might have had more males survive than females. So I've actually got a prediction that it's actually a very male heavy tank. But I'm just gonna, like, at the moment I can see 4 definite males showing color, so I'm gonna sell 2 of them, and I'm just gonna keep on doing that. If I see more than 2 males colored up, then I'll do that. Check out, see that catfish that's cruising around? I've had that catfish for like 8 years. Not even joking. That catfish is one of the first fish I ever bought. Oh no, hang on, which one is it? That one with the spots. It's not the other one's a sailfin. That one I've had for maybe 2 years, but the one that's just at the front there that's going back now with the bigger spots, I've had that for like 8 years, and it was an adult when I got it. Very interesting. I enjoy watching this B-roll stuff because it's cool seeing the fish when I'm not there, if that makes sense. Like those catfish, I never see them when I'm around the tank. G'day Blake, how are ya? G'day John from the middle of nowhere. G'day Eddie. G'day Chris. G'day Anonymous. G'day Ill. G'day Clive. Just sent you a message, I'm keen. Oh, Clive's just sent me a message. Yeah, so I just advertised 2 males, so that'd be cool if they go to a subscriber. I don't know what it is. I have no idea why, but I get a kick out of subscribers coming over and getting fish. I don't know. I feel way better about it. I feel like if you've watched my channel for a while, you might not kill the fish, if that makes sense. Not that I really teach you much, but maybe you watch my videos and you see how clear that water is, and then you go, I aspire to have water that clear, and it helps you look after the fish better. So for anybody who is wondering, those are giant canister filters. The fish in that tank are like between 12 and 15 centimeters. So, and that drain pipe there, it's so hard to point on a green screen. Where's the direction? There. There. That standpipe is 35 millimeters, I believe. So, yeah, that tank that they're in is 4 foot from front to back, and look how clearly you can see the back. It's basically, imagine your 4x2 and looking through it sideways. That's how deep that tank is. Sorry, I was just tooting my own trumpet a little bit. So the catfish, from all the research I've done, I think it's a crossbreed. I'm gonna Google that, but I'll be completely honest, guys. I'm not overly familiar with the names of catfish. The other one that's in there, the sailfin, that was, yeah. So featherfin. So that one that, and how do you say that? Epterus, is that right? The Epterus is more recent. So the Epterus is 2 years old. I actually bought the Epterus because my wife had one. I know them as a featherfin catfish. My wife had a black one, and it was called Black Dog, and she lost him. And this is before I met her, actually. And when I met her, she still had him, but unfortunately, he passed away. And I actually bought that catfish as a Black Dog look-alike. I won't say replacement. That sounds nice. That doesn't sound very nice. And so I bought this black featherfin, and then next thing it goes light brown. Well, it's like tan color now. So it's definitely not a Black Dog look-alike. Anybody who's seen my Boccacromis in videos the last 6 months, like, I just cannot believe how fast they've coloured up since I started taking a couple of males out. Like, watching this video, there's some serious colour popping in a couple of those males. They're still not fully coloured up. They'll get red through their body and all that jazz. But yeah, so that catfish right there in the middle with the big dots, that's my oldest fish, I think. Yeah. So basically, I went and I bought some albino grishaki off this guy, and he was selling that catfish, and he was like, oh, you can have it for like $10. So I took it. So hang on, we could probably pause it when he comes. So basically, he's lived with Africans his whole life. He was in my big 8-foot display. I think it's my oldest fish. I'm trying to fact check myself in my head. But back then I only had one fish tank, and I'm pretty sure that's the only fish out of the fish tank that I still have. I don't know. It's pronounced Opterus. Alright, hey man, just wanted to know. Chris, as far as I know on the Black Nasties, I don't know anybody that's actually breeding them over here. I honestly think a lot of people who got them just weren't ready for the aggression and didn't have a... if I was going to breed Black Nasties, I would treat them like flower horns and divide the tank. I definitely think their name gives it away. They're a nasty fish. There's the catfish. He's in the middle there. I've never seen that catfish come out that much. Both of them, for that matter. They're normally just under that filter. Yeah, look, see him? I'll pause the video. So that catfish there, it's some sort of hybrid, I think. Maybe we'll get a catfish buff in the chat that will actually be able to positively identify it. I can even like bring it bigger. Ready, transition here. There's the catfish out in full color. That's probably the best shot I've ever got of that catfish too. Yeah, cool. I used to have a big one as well. I didn't move my Oscar. I think Blake's talking about a Black Nasty. Oh, Chris, that's good to hear that you've got Black Nasty fry growing out. I think, did you post like a 8-second video of your fish room the other day? If that was you, and I'm not getting people mixed up, it looked pretty cool. Looked like you got a fair bit going on there. Liam's come in with an ID. He's that confident that he's commented the ID twice. It might be, you know, but the only thing... Oh, yeah. Yeah, he could be right there. Hang on. I'm gonna have to, now you guys have got ridiculously big zoomed in. You could be right there. The only thing that I would say is from the Google images is they've got black spots on their face, but mine doesn't. But how do I do this if I... I wonder if it'll let me open this video in another window. Turn the sound off. Alright, hang on. Oh, what have I done? Sound is off. I've accidentally made a full screen video. Right, here we go. Oh no. I'm trying to move this window, but I can't. You guys will just have to bear with me for a second here. I'm trying to find a good still shot. Oh, I didn't press transition, guys. Sorry. You might be onto something here. Here we go. I think you're right, you know. It looks like that. That's what the catfish is. I remember something. I remember like years ago somebody telling me they think it was a hybrid because the finnage didn't line up, look like any of the fish. But if I go on Google, there's some that look identical. I think we've ID'd my catfish. It's just got it does seem to have like less spots than a couple of them on Google. I'm trying to find like in that video a good side profile with the fins up. Oh well, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Sorry, I haven't been reading the comments, guys. G'day G Snap, g'day I Like Red Plants, g'day Aiden, g'day I don't know how to say that. Tabitha? Is that like Ibiza but Tabitha? Sorry if that's an offensive Alright, I need to go way back here. There's a guy in Queensland here, some nasties going. There should definitely be plenty of nasties going around. Blake's looking at a different fish. So, there is a featherfin catfish. And there is a Synodontis in there. What is that? Ocellifer? I don't even know. I give up. You guys judge me for my pronunciation of fish names all the time, don't you? John's ordered pizza, so we're all going around to his house. I'll just jump on my magic carpet. I'll be there soon, John. Damn, I wasn't actually meant to talk about my magic carpet on national. I was going to say radio, but it's not. And it's also not national. It's worldwide. National means in the country, hey? Yeah. Yeah, good chat. Yeah, John's hit the nail on the head. It's a catfish. We'll just call it that. Do you guys like the music? We've got a bit of a different channel on the stream today. We're getting ready to go out. It's Friday night. When was the last live fish room walkthrough? I feel like that's a solid nudge on my shoulder. I don't know when we did one of them. Maybe next week. Maybe next week. Don't hold me to that. I've got to remember. And then Blake's getting some buttered chicken. Buttered chicken and pizza. Why not have them together? We'll all meet at John's house for buttered chicken and pizza. 50 minutes for pizza. Alright, so I'll tell you a story. I grew up in a place called Dunsborough in Western Australia, and there was a shop called Big Pig Pizza. And basically, you would order pizza on the weekend, and you would get it within like 30 minutes. And then when it was tourist season on like a long weekend, if you ordered a pizza, you could be waiting up to 3 hours. So it's pretty funny, the difference. Like living in a tourist town, it's crazy how much like the population rises on a long weekend. That was pretty random, but that's my story. Seems like a thing, Elias, pretty much. So, Chris, I want to talk about that for a second. So, someone messaged me yesterday and was like, who's the go-to person for American cichlids? And if you breed American cichlids in Western Australia, send me a DM and we'll talk about what you're breeding. And basically, if people are looking for Americans, I would be happy to give a name across, because I don't know anyone that is breeding Americans, and it kind of makes me want to try. But then at the same time, I don't really know many people that are breeding Africans anymore either. It just definitely seems like the hobby is in a complete lull. The only thing that seems to be pumping at the moment is your general tropical fish. From what I've heard from the shops, is like they're selling out of things like tetras and even goldfish as well. Oh, sorry, I'm making jokes about visiting John. There's a load of people that can't even leave their house. My thoughts go out to everyone who's in lockdown. Hopefully, if you are, this stream is entertaining enough for you to be as happy as leaving the house. I don't know. But yeah, I actually don't really keep up to date with the news of the dreaded virus. John's off to the shop to get a bottle of Coke. Pete's place only has Pepsi. I'm happy to go either way. I'll go Pepsi Max or Coke. I actually switched to Coke no sugar when I was trying to lose some weight, and then now I'm happy to go back to normal Coke, but like I actually think it's too sweet, and I drink Coke no sugar by choice. That's another interesting story for you. Portuguese chicken, rice and veggies. That sounds similar to what I'm having, Anonymous. I think we're having chicken wings and fried rice, homemade. Chris does ship Australia wide. I'm actually kind of keen to get a shipment off you, Chris, just because of that no Americans in WA. Like even like the Viha, like I wouldn't mind just getting some for me to breed, even though like I'd probably breed them and like get overrun with fry and nobody would want them, but I have this like irrational guilt when like I know that a species is disappearing in the country and I don't try and breed it to like keep the line going. Like it's so irrational. Every week Liam's waiting for the live streams. That's cool to know. I think there might actually be a couple of guys from work watching tonight as well. I'm not sure. They said they would catch it. G'day Chef, how are you? It's a good... Yeah, Glenn, it is good to be a West Aussie. I'm proud of where I'm from. But like, being a West Aussie has its downfall. We're not very good at the geography of Australia. I don't know. I'm just categorizing the whole state because of my poor geography skills. Oh, Blake says the Pepsi Max better than Coke Zero, but Coke Full Sugar is better than Pepsi Max. I don't know about that one. Plan is get drunk enough home on the way home and then establish where going. G'day Iyad, how are ya? You just missed us identifying a catfish in the background and then some miscommunication about the catfish in the background because there's actually two catfish in the background. If you're wondering, there is a Synodontis Ossifer. I swear my front door just knocked. I'm not sure. Shh. Nah, they didn't knock again, so maybe it was a courier. Don't they do like one knock and then run? My wife has been ordering lots of baby stuff online. Alright, hold up. Stop commenting. No, please don't stop commenting. I love it when the live streams are flourishing in the comments. Does it families? Oh, used your wife's account to make a YouTube account. The good thing about that is you're raising the statistics for my women viewers, female viewers. I'm gonna go into my statistics and is it analytics? Audience. I got there straight away. So we've only got 1.2% female. I'd love to get that up to like 10%, but I guess it doesn't like overly bother me, but I thought there's a lot more females than 1.2% in the hobby. Oh, Blake's house is getting painted. Oh, so you went up, so you thought you'd go for a cheeky look when there's no one there, and they're still there at 6:30 p.m. I would say that's pretty late, but I've just come off the back of a week of doing 12 to 13 hour days, so I can relate. The thing at the moment, Blake, is there's just so much work. I pretty much presume most tradesmen of all shapes and sizes and trades are absolutely flat stick at the moment because my work is like the busiest. Well, nah, I take back that statement. I've worked like a 21-hour day before, and then I started at 7 the next day, and I can't remember how many hours I worked the next day. But yeah, my record for the longest working day is 21 hours. But at the time, I wasn't a YouTuber. And believe it or not, so like YouTube is more important to me than work. So like, I'll be like working a 13-hour day, and all like, not the whole day, but like towards the end there, I'm like looking at the clock and I'm like, I'm not going to be able to make a YouTube video today. This is affecting my YouTube. Sorry, I got to catch up on the comments. Who's wearing this? So there's one guy at my work that we presume that he doesn't like going home. Oh yeah, so Chris, you say a group of people to spread the freight. I'm not afraid of the freight prices. Buying a bunch of Americans and paying I'm guessing like $160 for a shipment, plus quarantine on top of that. It would be much better value for money than paying $160 plus quarantine for one single flower horn. So, but yeah, let's talk about it. I think there's a few fish that you've got that tickle my fancy. Oh, Chef, why can't you be in WA? I like don't know a plasterer. So I gave it a go myself, and even though I did a kind of crappy job, turns out I'm good at sanding, so it came up good. But I cheat. I'm not going to tell you what I did actually. I didn't plaster. I used a different product and cheated at a product that was a lot easier to sand than plaster. I love Eliotti. They're actually one of my favorite Americans. Alright, yeah, so message Chris on Facebook about American cichlids. I guess if you're a painter, you wouldn't even need light to paint. Like, you would just get used to the stroke. Like, I don't know, I could almost cabinet make with my eyes closed. I'm sure there is blind cabinet makers out there. I've actually seen a blind furniture maker on TikTok. Oh, John's got the battery air pumps today. Are they the USB ones or the battery ones? Those USB ones are wicked. I need to order some more. Yeah, it's gonna be back in a sec. Oh, have you got curfew? That's not cool. I don't really understand curfew. It's like, oh, the virus isn't going to be active until the sun goes down. Oh, John wishes delivery drivers didn't tell lies. What lies are delivery drivers telling? Like, oh, sorry, the traffic was bad. No, I didn't use all-purpose. I used Gyprock top coat. I'll be honest. Who's gonna win tonight? I definitely think Geelong's got the upper hand. The Demons with their list of injuries. No, I've actually got no idea. I don't even know if Demons have got any injuries. So that's what I do at work. All the guys at work like joke about it, like, hey Breno, who's going to win the footy today? And I'll say like something like that, and then they'll lose it laughing, and I'll either be right and they're laughing because I got it right, or they're laughing because I got it completely wrong. But either way, they know I'm just talking shit. Yeah, so that's interesting. You're talking about Eliotti prices. Last time I saw them for sale, they were like $4 each. But that would have been like 2 years ago. G'day Fish Aquarium World, how are you? Six by 2 for 500 sounds like a decent deal without seeing it. Eheim canister filters are very expensive, remember that. Please don't try and understand the lockdowns, they make no sense. Which air pump do you think will work longer? G-Snap, I've done research on this. The USB ones, the 10,000, is it milliamp hours? The 10,000 power bank, which is the big one, like maybe the size of my phone, maybe it's but like double the thickness. It ran for like 3 days, I'm pretty sure. Or was it longer? Somebody might have actually, I did a video talking about it. I'm pretty sure it was like some ridiculous amount of time that it ran for. And I had one of those battery operated, not battery, USB air pumps plugged into an old Samsung charger, and I was actually using it on a fish tank for months. Yeah, Aiden, definitely buy it, even if you like just flipped it, it's worth the purchase. Man, just looking at the YouTube video, it chops down the quality, hey. I wonder if that's because my internet speed isn't fast enough. Or maybe, I don't know if it should be good quality, I don't know. So like, if I look on my OBS Studio, it looks really nice and crisp, and then I look at it on YouTube and it doesn't look crisp. Oh, Chris has come out with the full list. I'd be keen on Coates, Hartwig and Trimax. But, I don't know. I'm still skeptical on the Trimax. Yeah, Trimax. That's the word. But, I guess I could get some off you and make a decision for myself in person. Oh, John's maxed out his credit card. You naughty devil. Iad's still on the earphones. That sounds like me and Blake's Aquatics live streams. Generally, well, actually, he's been doing them in the afternoon, so I just managed to miss yesterday's because I don't have the memory. So one weird thing, right? I cannot get my phone to give me notifications for YouTube. So I've got another account, you guys know about it kinda, the crypto account that I watch crypto shit on. That one, I've got the notifications turned on and I get notifications when people go live. My other account, which is my fish channel, I get no notifications on it, and I've got all the settings set up exactly the same. So anyway, that's enough about that. Oh, maybe, I wonder if the video that I see on YouTube Studio is just lower quality than what you guys see, because Blake's saying it's pretty crisp. Yeah, so Chris says, think you've messaged Chev before. One interesting thing is, Chev actually, he sends me text messages, and besides like my mum, he's the only person that texts me. Everybody else is on Facebook Messenger. And I guess Fish Sales is MeWe. Coke No Sugar is John's drink as well. Where do you get USB air pumps? I've just got them off eBay in the past. I wonder if I can find the video I did about USB pumps. I think it's easier for me to find an old video than for you guys. Can you guys search a channel? Can you guys Oh. Alright. Hang on. Let me think about this. Should I show you guys? If I put that over there. And then I need sound. Alright, if I put these headphones on. Oh, wrong one. Plug that back in. Don't mind me, guys, but alright, if we pause that. Where's it? Oh, this is an old video. Can you guys... Fishy. I want to talk about the battery air pump. Alright guys, check this out. The air pump's still going. Alright, what a mission. I can't remember if I mentioned this in yesterday's video, but I fully charged the bank. Hang on. Alright, so... This one. I'm getting better at this live streaming stuff without any hiccups. Whoa, it's me. I look so much younger when I shave. Alright, hang on, I need to read the chat before we get stuck into this. It's pretty easy to search through the channel. So I didn't know that. So that's good. Alright, so if I press play on here, fishy vlog. Hopefully, I am going to be doing one thing fishy. I want to talk about the battery air pump. Alright guys, check this out. The air pump's still going. I can't remember if I mentioned this in yesterday's video, but I fully charged. Hang on guys, it's just me, it's the video quality crap. We're back on the subject of video quality. But alright, so we charged it yesterday. The bank. This has been running for probably like 27 hours, maybe even more. And check this out. That's pretty specific. The power bank is still on 3 bars. So say it used a quarter of that. So 24 hours, we'll say 4 days is 2.5 microamps or whatever it's called. Is it microamps? Is it milliamp hours? MHA, whatever MHA is. And it's still cranking. Also, guys, don't forget, this tank is 2.5 foot deep. So I'll say it again. This is putting out more air than an Aqua One 1200 because an Aqua One 1200 won't pump to the bottom of this tank. So go over to Blake's channel and hit subscribe. I miss that
because
tank
he was
so
clearly
much.
right. This is one of the best purchases I've ever made. I'll put a link in the description. Just quickly while we're here, check out the ground cover, guys. Chopping this back, my friend Ash.
Do you know what's hell funny? I'm like bragging about the ground cover. That looks absolutely crap to what it looked like maybe 2 months after this, but I was excited at the time. Yeah, so that tank's 2.5 foot deep. Like that is a solid effort. I guess if you don't know what it is, these are actually recommended to me by Blake's Aquatics, like I said in the video. I was like super skeptical of these personally, and it was actually Blake who convinced me to buy one. So if you haven't seen him, I think mine are blue, so here's a nice image to show you guys what I've got. That's the exact setup in that video. Same that air stone and everything. So the Blake guy sounds pretty cool. Just buy one. They're $8 and have a play with it. Even if you don't need one, buy one. I don't know if I can just search USB air pump. I don't know if I can post links in this situation. Can I? That there's. I was just like saying a sentence in my head then, and I didn't actually get any words out. I'm gonna buy some. How many should we buy? Should I buy some? I don't need them. No, I'm not gonna buy some. I've got like 2 in the shed, and I never ever use them. So, we should buy something. But what's something I should buy? Wait, what do you guys think of building a micro canister filter? Canister. No, wrong word. What's like the smallest XY air pump? Hey, what's going on there? We need like mini sponge filters. Alright, so I haven't actually told you what I want these for. I don't really want to stick on. What is it? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. How big are they? Show me some centimeters. Give me some measurements. Alright, I'm sorry, I'm ignoring the chat. Renamed Rumble Shopping Hour. We always end up shopping. Just lucky eBay doesn't show any personal details in this type of screen. Yeah, so this one here has hit the nail on the head. I was looking for sponge filters for a better tank. Oh, that's not what I'm chasing. Oh, 80 millimeters. 80 millimeters. What do you guys think? Like my better containers are the extreme fish food containers. 80 millimeters would take up almost the whole bottom. 55 millimeters tall. Would that be a better? Get it? Better. Or What's this one? 9 centimeters by 3 centimeters. I feel like this one would be better. Better. Get it? Oh, such a dad joke. Like I'm going to be a dad soon. What's everyone's thought? Alright, hang on. These streams. What did you look up on YouTube, G-Snap? Oh, we're gonna get the Darty Beats cranking again. Oh. If I keep the headphones on, I can listen to the music too. You guys know I struggle to talk while listening to music, but we might just like turn that down a little bit here. We have micro sponges. Alright, so Chris is sending me some micro sponge codes. Oh, so John's delivery guy had said there was the wrong address when it was correct. Is that so that? Yeah, I get what you mean there, John. If anybody didn't catch his earlier comment, he was complaining about delivery drivers. Mario music. Where's Mario music? Alright, let's Oh, that one's cool. Oh, that's meant to go on the side. The only problem... I would start using some serious air if I breed the bedders and start separating them and they've all got these in it. But honestly, if I was ever going to do this, I would only do this for my breeding bedders, but my my grow outs, I would build like a sumped rack or buy one of like the Aqua One ones. Oh, I hummed the Mario music in the portable USB charger air pumps video. Oh, Anonymous says make one. That's actually like the smartest thing that anybody's ever said to me. I probably got enough pieces of random shit to make one. And then I could also make it the standpipe to the exact height of the tank. So like I would get way better value for money from my oxygen than that tiny little standpipe, if that makes sense. I could optimize my standpipe. I need to buy some sponge. Alright. I don't like the 2 centimeter stuff, I like the 4 centimeter stuff. Alright, so we're still ordering something while we're here. Which paw do we want? We'll go the middle one, I reckon. Is that a safe bet? Hang on, let's go through the photos. Tune. I can't tell. Macro paw. I don't want that. I want that one. I want that one, sir. Does it state what's... I don't want macropore. I want mesopore. I've never heard of mesopore, but sounds good. Let's get more of these. I'm gonna get 5. Purchases are limited to 1 buyer. Well, I'm not buying off you then. Go your way. Don't be my friend. Let's change this. We want 4. Limited to 1 per buyer. Is that seriously a thing? Let's try this one. Mesopore is what we're after. 5. Same seller, different name. That one's more money. That one's cheaper. Mesopore. 5 centimeters. And it's cheaper if I buy more. Let's buy... Let's buy 8. Oh, limit 5 per buyer. Oh, we could literally make the live streams Rumble Shopping Friday nights because this is a joke. Alright, we're going 5. I should send one of you guys $50 and get you to order it for me, and then like, what about if I go add to cart? I've got... Alright, and then what happens if we go 5? Nah. I thought I could cheat the system. Why is it... Ah, it's not free postage. It says postage $4, and then because I want 5. Has anybody got a hack code for this? How do I cheat the system? What's this one? Whoa. US dollars. We'll try. No, we don't want 50 by 25. 50 by 50 by 4 centimeters. I don't know which one I want. That's only 30. What do you? I reckon large. $16 US. No, thank you. Oh yeah. I've actually got to try boil my suction cups hooked on fish. Oh, hooked on fish. Thanks for the package. I super appreciate it. I can't really talk about it yet because everybody else is going to have to wait for the video. Such a surprise. That's all I'll say. Very exciting. And I was just so curious because I forgot you had my home address, and I think it's pretty sneaky that you held on to my home address for quite some time. I guess with Facebook Messenger, all you got to do is scroll back like 600 pages. What's in my cart? This could be dangerous. Oh, it says 5 items. It's 5 of the same thing. Alright, we're gonna buy it. I don't know if there's actually my any details. my work address was on there, but that's all. I think I've sorted a PO box. I should probably scroll down so I can read what the comments are. 30 PPI. Alright, sponge ordered. 5 sheets of sponge should make for some great content. Coming from China. It's quite far. Probably be here in like 9 years. So we're gonna crank out some DIY better filters in 9 years, guys. I didn't transition, so whoops. That was my bad. Oh sweet, Chef says I can just order 2 separate orders. Alright, that's good to know. Chris ordered $10 ones. Chris ordered $10 what? Surprises to come, Blake knows. Does that mean Blake knows of a surprise that's to come to me? Or does... I'm so confused. Or do you mean Blake knows about the surprise that's already come to me? I gotta get stuck into building some filters. More filters. Well, luckily I've got some fresh sponge coming to make these filters that we need to build, which is unrelated to the better filters. G-Snap says gives the PO box. I can inquire right this second. It's actually an existing PO box of a family member. So you guys won't be able to see, but alright, so I'll just read what I'm typing and you close your eyes and you can imagine the text appearing on the screen. Hey. Angie said, what do I want to ask? Angie said, I can use, I spelled use wrong, your PO box for my YouTube channel. Is that okay? Hang on, I should change that. Alright, are you sure that's okay? Yeah, let's change that. Are you sure that's okay? Sent. We might be able to get the details of the PO box before the end of this stream. I haven't even finished my coffee, guys. Oh, you're talking about the... Oh, yeah, the... I call them Eliotti, but I'm pretty sure that's pronounced wrong. I remember so Rusty actually came to my house and we were talking about... I was saying how a lot of them have bent backs in Australia, and he was talking about this whole cold water thing that you're talking about. Chev says anything with size can't go to a PO box. I thought it can go to the PO box, but it'd just be like a delivery slip, and then you've got to go into the post office to pick it up. Is that not true? I've never had a PO box, so you might have to enlighten me on that situation. They can't just not give it to you. Where would they put it? Or they won't let you send it. Yeah, so Hooked on Fish must have scrolled back hard on the messages to find my address. How do you know I haven't moved? Maybe because you watched my channel. That was a pretty dumb statement. Oh. I don't know if Blake has my address. I think Blake might only have my work address, but I could be wrong. My address is out there, guys. I don't mind too much if people have my address. I just wouldn't go publicly putting it in videos, but like realistically, if somebody wanted to find my address, all they would have to do is like go on one of my Gumtree ads and message me, and then pretend they're coming, and then come to my house in the middle of the night. But don't get any ideas, please don't. The good thing is there's a sensor on my shed door which goes beep 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 and screams and sirens and stuff, and then there's cameras on my house, and then there's also sensor lights inside and outside of my shed. So at least if somebody does break in to steal something, I'll get like clear video footage of them because the lights will flick on, and yeah. I decided, so like I'm guessing most of you will pretty much understand my reasoning. As a YouTuber, I feel like I have to have that extra 10% of security just because all of my shit is on YouTube. Yeah, so Hook says you get a slip. Turn the little thumbs up on. What does that mean? Does that mean that are you telling people to press the thumbs up? I think that's what you mean. Egg crate sponge filter ad. I'm not sure what that is. I wonder if I just type in egg crate sponge filter. Egg. I spelled crate wrong. So, alright, somebody drop a comment. What is Egg Crate's main purpose? It's clearly not tank dividers. Is it a light diffuser? I know it can be used as a light diffuser, but is that its main purpose? I can't find. I don't know. I think I might have misinterpreted what you meant there, Iad. Oh yeah, so my friend would have to pick it up. Yeah, that would be completely fine. Oh, does that mean I have to label? Does that mean you guys can't write like Rumble's Fish Room on the delivery? I'm so confused on how this is work. Maybe I just get my own. I don't think it's I'm so lost. How much is a PO box? Chev's only got my work address. Not the reason. It's not because I'm being rude or anything. The reason you've got my work address, Chev, is because I hate it when you get the slip on your door that says pick up at a later time, and then I guess it's what's going to happen with the PO box. But if I get it delivered to work, there's always someone there during business hours, so I get the packages even if I'm not there. You know what I mean? Work address is, if you can use your work address for deliveries, do it. It's the best thing. Everything I order, every single thing, I use my work address. Even like you just saw my eBay is linked to my work address. Hey Chev, after doing a month of a health kick and then you have a cheat night, it makes you feel like shit. Like I'm not talking about the mental side of it, but like you'll feel your tummy just feels crappy, and then you'll feel lethargic. I hate like it makes you like think maybe bad food is bad for you. Maybe that's why it's called bad food. So it's addressed to Hooked on Fish. Do you have to show an ID? I guess if they have to show ID, because the PO box has their name on it, their ID would count. $24 for a year, that's not much money. 140, that is a huge difference. That is an absolutely massive difference. How many percent is that? It's 100% is, so is that like 500%? 600%. Ead's dealing with 2 kids punching on. Actually, that's not true. It's a few hundred. Blake, I thought that was funny. You could have just like stuck with your story, and then we could have had a 600% difference in the price. Oh yeah, so I definitely think cheat night is good for the mental health side of it. I'm actually going to be off my dirt bike probably till April next year, so I've got to think about doing something else for a bit of fitness so I don't put my weight back on. All you OG subscribers, you know how that is. Well, I'm pretty sure everybody watching is an OG subscriber, but yeah, I'm so scared of regaining. I think the fear of it is what's keeping me not regaining. I actually think I have regained like maybe 5 odd kilos. If you have access to the PO box with the key, they take the access with that key. Alright, so it's actually my in-laws that have the PO box. So basically I see them once a week, so they could just take the deliveries and then like me, I don't know, I kind of think I want like it's probably it's gonna sound skeptical or what's the word? I think skeptical. Like I would want like 10 packages to do like a subscribers video. I guess if like something had like an expiry date, maybe like send me a PM to say, hey, this package is coming, open it with urgency. But I would like to put them all aside. And if you, I know I keep saying this, but if you watch Jimmy Oaks' channel, like his fan mail videos are like one of my favorite videos to watch on YouTube. Hooked on Fish, why are you running around with paintball guns in a new fish room? Chev's got a sauna? What, like in your house? Yeah, G-Snap says my added weight is sympathetic baby weight. G-Snap, you'll miss the videos. Trust me, I'll miss riding more than you'll miss the videos, but Unfortunately, my health is kind of more important than riding. I don't think I ever let my ribs heal properly, and like the pain over the last couple of times I went riding, not actually falling off, but the last time I went riding, my front wheel went down into a hole in water, and I think just, so say that's my body, I kind of think I went like that, and just like the compression of my ribs in the front there, I think I did some damage. I went to the doctor. I said, so basically I'll explain it to you guys. When I fractured my ribs, my pain out of 10 was like 7 to 8. And then it stayed around 5 to 6 for weeks. Like, it was seriously painful. This time, my pain was maybe 5 to 6 that day when I rode. But it was 5 to 6 for like 3 days, and then after that it dropped to like 3 to 4. So right now, this week, the pain has been like 3 to 4. So I definitely think I haven't re-injured as bad as it was before, but the fact that I've re-injured the same spot within like a 4 or 5 month period, I'm giving myself the rule of not riding until April next year. The reason I chose April is because that's when the weather starts to cool down, and if anybody doesn't know, I don't ride when it's over 27 degrees Celsius. How have you got sauna in your house? I just picture like this like $3 million mansion. Or is it like a portable like mini sauna? Or I'm so curious. But so like I'm still confused. So paintballing's your sport, Jesse, but what does paintballing in a fish room, how does that appeal? Oh, Liam, how cool is Livingstone? The amount of fright is absolutely ridiculous. Are they Livingstone? Or are they Polystigma? I'm Googling if anybody's wondering. I can never differentiate the two. I think I've got Polystigma. Nah, they're Livingstone. My brain says Livingstone. Anyway, my Livingstone, Polystigma, whichever one they are, I'm growing out like 80 of them as my new colony, and that was just one mouthful, and it's not even, there it is, Livingstone. Nah, mine are Polystigma. And like that wasn't even the whole mouthful. 80 is like what survived out of the batch, if you know what I mean. Oh, I understand. Jesse's fish room is a sauna. So is mine. Have you not seen my camera fog up as I walk into the room? It's so frustrating. How far is the baby? It's 6 weeks. Maybe even 5 weeks. How many weeks? Let's find out. I've got my calendar here. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6 weeks yesterday. 3-person sauna. I've never seen one. Let's Google it. 3-person sauna. How much electricity does it use? Here we go. Where does it live, Chev? Is it under your patio? Like, is it in your garage? I'm so curious. I've never seen this before. Which one is it? Is it a Valvo? Is it a Linear? Is it a Zen? Is it a Kiwi? I'm so curious. Is Gel Blaster illegal now? Should you be saying that publicly? Liam, I wish I had 400 baby electric yellows. My bloody electric yellows won't breed. So frustrating. I'm growing out more fry, and I'm convincing myself not to sell them. You guys know I've got a horrible thing where I sell my future breeding colonies accidentally. Oh, so Chev was convinced by Joe. I've never listened to Joe Rogan, except for like maybe like when he interviewed Elon Musk. There's one here for like 2,100. There's one that's $7,000. There's one that's 1,800, and it's called a luxury sauna. Could I just build a sauna? A petition for a Chev house tour. Ead's just realised how big that sponge filter is. So, for reference, that sponge filter is like the size of a Nautilus 2700, or maybe like a Fluval FX4. It's slightly taller than that, but like total size, not internal size. They are serious. This tank actually only needs one. I was only running one, but if you don't know the story, I ordered two through Korean Pet Central, and one arrived, and I put it in there, and the tank was running flawlessly with one. But then the second one arrived, and I felt guilty that I ordered two, and then I actually don't have any other tanks big enough for it to fit in. So that is the only reason that there's two in that tank. If you want one, hit up Korean Pet Central. They can order them in. And I'm pretty sure they can ship them Australia wide too. Blake pictures me as Joe Rogan's #1 fan. Maybe I'll get into it. I'll try more. I find it really hard to adapt to new content. I've got like my I got like my 10 people on YouTube that I watch absolutely religiously, and then that's it, if that makes sense. Next project is moving Doug's fish room. If it's the same Doug, my fish are from his blood, from the same fish. My electric yellows are his electric yellows, if that makes sense. Same bloodline. So the fish you might be getting might be the parents or grandparents of mine. Gonna end up stream buying a sauna. I don't really. This one's only 1,800. Shipping. How's this right? So it's 330 shipping. But if you pick up, so pickup is $11. You still have to pay. It looks like pretty budget. Hang on. I've never heard of these before, like at all, ever. Here we go. So this thing here, how do I make it bigger? Come on. Oops. I always go to like, when I like zoom in on a website, I'll always go to click and drag. It doesn't work. Looks like this one's only 2-person. I wonder what creates the heat. Can I just make one? Carbon infrared heater. What about if we just Google search carbon infrared heater? Oh, so is it just... We can get a heater for 149 and let's get this baby on the road. Can I make it out of pine? I should make a pallet sauna. Just out of pine. We'll get $100 heater. Look, this one's $79. I'm going to build a sauna, guys. No, I'm not really. I've got to build baby furniture before I build a sauna. Otherwise, I'm getting a divorce. Rumble's sauna. That's actually a fucking hilarious comment. Sorry for the swear words. Yeah, Jackson watches almost the same channel as me, except I don't watch myself. I guess I can't do when I'm editing. It's a small carbon infrared panel. I feel like ordering the cheapest heater and building a pine box and putting it in it is pretty much an ideal way to create fire and burn stuff down. That says 23 degrees. Don't we want more than that? I'm not doing this. Why are we even looking it up? It's not happening. But do you need like cedar? We can just go like this, DIY sauna. I spelled it the wrong way around, but that's what happens. I can't, I don't want a DIY kit. So does anybody think a DIY kit isn't actually a DIY kit? Because it's just assembly. It's not do it yourself. Build your sauna framework in timber, not metal. It just says timber. Insulate framework. This sounds like building a fish room. Timber, framework, insulation, job done. Except I don't have ventilation in my fish room, which is probably bad for my health, but it's good for my electricity bill. Let me look at that picture more. Oh well. So you pretty much know if I was going to have a 3-person sauna, I would build it. But I don't really think I would have one. What now, brown cow? What's going on here? My video disappeared. There it is. Yeah, anonymous you missed Rumble's mechanics. Oh, don't tempt me with a good time. You would build one with a wood burning heater. Rumble's MX Adventures. Yeah, there's actually a reason for Rumble's crypto chat gone quiet. I can't trade when I work so many hours, so it's quite interesting. There was a bit of a time there and I was working 8 hours a day and I was getting home at 3 p.m. and I was coming home and I was trading from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. and I was making bank. Then my work hours increased and I was working till 4:30. And basically I was trying to be a bit sneaky and trade at 4 o'clock still at work, and then I was also at 4:30. I wasn't even leaving work. I was like sitting in my car for like 20 minutes and like playing with the trading, trying to get that 4:30 to 5:30 till 5 o'clock window, and I started losing money. And I just think, and it's just the concentration thing. And so I decided to just hodl until I can actually spend enough time. Rumble's flooring. We almost forgot about that one. Yep, we forgot about the bonsai. Rumble's betters. That's Rumble's fish room. Soon it's going to be Rumble's parenting tips. I don't want to be one of those parents. I know I'm not a parent now, so I can't say it, but I don't want to be one of those parents that just post like hundreds of photos of their child on the internet. Sorry if you are that parent. I don't mean to be rude, but I've actually never sat in a sauna for more than like going into a facility and looking around, if that makes sense. I guess I can kind of tell numbers. I was trading with $100 and there was a couple of weeks there where I was turning that 100 into over 1,000 and then taking out the 900, putting it back to 100 and then trading that up again, if that makes sense. Like, the money was insane, but it takes so much. It takes like tunnel vision. You have to like sit at the computer. You got the news in one thing, you've got charts in one thing, and then you've got more charts in the other thing. For anybody who's seen my computer, there is 1, 2, 3 screens. We've got a portrait screen there. That's the correct term. This one's landscape and that one's landscape. That's my story. G-Snap knows kids that are pissed their parents posted zillions of photos. Anonymous, my streams are longer because I didn't look at the time. This is what happens when I'm ridiculously tired. I just go into this weird mode where I just talk garbage. Someone keeps feeding the fish behind me. Yeah, so if you didn't catch the start of the stream, I fed the fish twice in this video. I fed them once with the big pellets, and then I was like, they're being boring and slow, so I threw some 1.5mm pellets in, because I didn't want to overfeed them, but I knew the smaller pellets would get them running again. There we go. This one's the smaller pellets, so you can only just see them, but they still do the same action, so it's pretty cool. This is why they're my favorite African. And if you didn't know, these are my favorite fish. Favorite African. Well, technically, does that mean they're my favorite fish? Africans are my favorite fish. And these are my favorite African. I do like Richard, but he's pretty cool. But I don't know whether he's my favorite fish. I don't know. I don't know what my favorite fish is. Yeah. Wait till I hit that capital gains tax. I don't want to talk about that. I don't know how it works. I gotta talk to an accountant, but I haven't pulled any of it out in Australian dollars yet, so. But I don't know if trading from one coin to another is counted as gains, if that makes sense. But we're not here to talk about crypto. Blake gets upset if we talk too much about crypto. Anonymous is going to tell his missus to leave him alone on Friday nights. Considering changing. So did you buy a dog's fish room or something, Jesse? Move to Darwin, you won't need a sauna. Oh, how hot is a sauna? Because my fish room's 29 degrees with 90% humidity. I wouldn't mind getting a new humidity gauge. What are they called? Is it a barometer? Do you know what would be actually cool? That's the pressures of the environment, my bad. It would be cool to get a barometer and put it in the fish room and like do some correlation with if I notice more breeding, check out the barometer, and then like if I notice less breeding, check out the barometer. What do you guys think about that? I 100% think the barometric pressure has something to do with the breeding, because my fish room is completely temperature controlled. They have no idea of the temperature outside. It's completely sealed. There's no ventilation. There's not even daylight. It's all artificial light, and the change in the weather, they breed. It's bizarre. Blake says talk about whatever. I know, I'm only joking, Blake. I'm just having a bit of banter, you know. Oh wow, 88. See, that's a lot hotter than my fish room. I didn't know they were that hot. You can almost, that's almost the same temperature as my smoker. My smoker's only, that is the temp. Hold up. I've got an app here which tells me barbecue and go I don't know what's going on here, guys. I've got a
I've got a temperature setting which says children. So I smoke at 190 Fahrenheit. That's so basically what you're telling me is you're cooking yourself. Yeah? Where did the music go? I think I'm going to wear the headphones more often because I'm enjoying listening to the music while you guys listen to the music. Maybe that's why the stream has gone for longer, because music makes life better. So one of the shops in WA got their Saratoga seized this week. That confuses me because Saratogas are native to Western Australia, but I don't know if it was seized because their claim is like there's no legal permits to fish them, or like, does anybody watching actually know the story behind that? How can fisheries seize a fish that's local to the state? Where are they? I actually spoke to somebody about it today. Oh, I think Chef sent me something. Oh, I got a photo of the sauna. Sorry guys, I've been holding out on you. Look, you ready? Hang on, I need to move and change. That looks like more than three people would fit in it. There's more photos down there. Hang on, I might be able to... Yeah, it's that one. I can put that over there. And then use the buttons. Transition. That one. Look at that. And it even looks like that's the exact website that he got that screenshot from. That photo is deceiving. Looks like 10 people could sit in there. Here's a lady standing in there with no clothes on. It really sucks the lack of Aussie YouTubers keep Americans. Send me some Americans and then I can be a YouTuber keeping Americans. I'll keep Americans if you guys help me decide which Africans to get rid of. It's the hardest thing in the world to give up breeding colonies. I can't do it. I can sell Fryer any day of the week. I can sell young flower horns. I can even sell older flower horns if they're not my breeders. But as soon as it comes to my breeding colonies, I cannot sell them. Even like my Demisoni, like they're probably the first fish that comes to mind that I'd be happy to get rid of, but I can't sell them. You guys, I'm pretty sure like most of the people watching know how that is. Really? I kind of want a Saratoga, but not if people are getting them seized in the state. So, so I think, I don't know if it's the same over east, I think there's something called like a translocation permit that technically shops should be showing when they have fish in the store. Is that a thing? Yeah, G-Snap, that Fish Islands is real in that photo. Hey, Jesse, have you found the albino Heckley or whatever they're called have really weak genetics? That's what I've heard from a few people. Give up the Polini. I'm not giving up the Polini. I love Polini. Madagascan cichlids are my favourite. If I could get more Madagascan cichlids, this is how much I love Madagascans. If I could get
like, say 3 more variants of Madagascans, I would get rid of all of the Africans, every single one, to have all of the Madagascans. Well, not all of them, but what are they called? I can't remember the name, so I can't be that. Hang on, you guys are on this screen. I don't know how to spell Madagascar. Hang on, what's going on there? This is how I Google stuff. The worst thing is Polini come up because people call Polini the Madagascan cichlids, but I'll show you my dream fish. It can't be that much of a dream when I have to actually... So these are the ones I've already got, which I probably should talk about more in videos. This is my dream fish, guys. See, if anybody ever hears of these in Australia, I'd give up like 10 colonies of Africans to have a group of these. I don't know what else. I'm pretty sure these are like the only bright Madagascans. What are they? They kind of look like a black nasty, but different. It kind of looks like it's sick. That one doesn't look sick. Oh, I think like if you don't like Madagascan cichlids, you're sleeping. But yeah, let me go back. That's my. They're so cool. Like, where do I get one? Yeah, so Hooked on Fish says that I should solely work on flower horns. There's more than 10 people that say that to me, but it just comes back to the fact of like how hard I work to get what Africans I do have that I just can't bring myself to sell them. Those Viha Argenitas, or however you pronounce it, Chris has them, hey? Maybe just not for sale. What's a pike cichlid? I know I can picture it in my head, but I can't remember like which lake or anything. Well, that's a different fish to what I thought. Where are they from? Normally it says like that. Where do they come from? This is... Am I missing something here? Where's the location? South America. Are they yellow like that, Chris? What does that actually mean? So I don't even know how to pronounce that. Xanthic. So does that mean lack of pigment? It's like albino, but not albino? Is that the... Yeah, because look, there's a convict. What's a... I don't even know what that is. This is just Google... This live stream can be called Googling Chris's fish. Kinda looks like a red terror, eh? I feel like that's probably in... I think I was sold a red terror as a Mayan cichlid. You know, like, fish is rare when there's not even much on Google, not many Google images about it. Like, as an example, well, that's a bad example, there's a lot of photo, but the these ones, the ones that I've already got, the Maranbo, I'm pretty sure there's not many photos of them. There's only like a couple of pages and then it starts to be like repeats and all that jazz. These are actually, I don't know if it's 100% true or not, but from what I've heard, they're actually technically extinct in the wild and they're only in the hobby, in the aquarium hobby now. But man, like, I know it's probably photo trickery, but if I can get mine to look like that, like, I don't want to see Pinterest. Just let me like make the photo bigger. Anyway, you get the idea. Unfortunately, it's on the same side as my head, so. Pinstripe Damper is the aquarium name. I think we should probably wrap it up, guys. What's that? That's an hour and 48 minutes. This is out of control. I'm gonna be in trouble. Everybody's hungry. And we're back to our lady catching fish. I really shouldn't leave that as my background. It's a bit ridiculous, isn't it, guys? Thanks for the ID on the catfish earlier. That was good. And I learnt something today. I learnt that you can buy a 3-person sauna. Mayans are bright blue. That sounds interesting. Yeah, Tasman Sharp is definitely a bit of a wheeler and a dealer. I've actually got to message him about something. I was meant to last week on the live stream, remember? Backy rods, that's the one. Yeah, sweet. I'll have a chat to you after the stream, Chris. What's that fish? Orange chloramide. Brackish fish. I haven't seen that one before. That's not chloramide. Chromide. Where'd I get the L from? That's how you can tell that I am ridiculously tired and I should probably stop streaming. I'm making up letters in words. Do you know the bed head on my bed is actually cedar? I built it because of the smell, but the smell only lasted a few months. Jesse, you got way too many. Giant gouramis. So I actually had this discussion the other day with a friend. 14-foot tank would be the dream. It's honestly, I don't know if I should say this on the radio, but I enjoy my 4-foot tank better than I enjoyed my 9-foot tank, which is so bizarre. But I don't know if it's just because I don't know. I miss my 9-foot, but maybe because of the room it was in wasn't big enough. But I love my 4-foot. It's weird. But anyway guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. It's getting ridiculous. An hour and 51 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. The current viewers is starting to drop off as well, so I definitely think people are losing interest. All these people that did stay around from start to finish, that's awesome. Average view time is at 20 minutes. I think that's pretty good effort considering. That means that people averagingly didn't get bored for under 20 minutes. I think, yeah, you might be right there, Hooked on Fish. Like, my goldfish tank is like almost zero maintenance. And I think it's better lit than the 9-foot was. I don't know if it's clearer. I just, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just like, I don't know. What's the word when like what you have now seems better than what you had before? Like the opposite to the grass is greener. I don't know. I say I don't have the desire for a big tank. I've got a 20 by 4 by 2.5. Like, it's not like I don't have a small tank, but obviously that's a breeding tank, not a display tank. I do love the 7 by 4 by 2 is a cool tank. But yeah, anyway, I'm just jabbering on. I'm gonna end it. I'm really gonna end it. Peace out, guys. And if you're watching the post stream and you made it to the end of a 1 hour and 44 minute video, that's insane. Congratulations to those people. Peace out.